Alright, so we've been having this ant problem. I'm curious, will ants eat impossible chicken nuggets? Let's get a piece and see what happens. Alright, I cut a small piece here. We're just gonna drop it near the ants and see if they're interested. Right now they're exploring it. Seem kind of interested. Are they gonna eat the chicken or just the breading? We'll find out. I'll leave it there for a while and I'll see you guys when things change. Maybe there's gonna be a billion ants around it. We'll see. Ants are kind of exploring it. There was an ant crawling on top of it a little while ago, but you know, we'll see. We'll keep waiting and see if anything changes. They definitely seem interested. They're crawling all over it. Definitely seem interested, but right now they're just eating the outer crust. Are they gonna eat the chicken? Guess we'll find out. Alright, look at this. All the ants are eating the fake plant-based chicken nugget. But are they eating the meat or just eating the bread? Some of them are crawling on the meat now. Okay, see this ant infestation? I've been vacuuming them all up, but now we're gonna run this experiment and see if ants can be fooled into eating fake chicken too. I mean, they eat plant matter too, right? But usually they're more attracted to meat and sugary stuff. So it looks like they're eating it, so we'll see. We're feeding their whole colony with this little piece of chicken nugget. Alright, let's further this experiment. We have Dino buddies, so we have Dino nuggets. I cut a tiny piece. I might need a different one. I don't know if there's enough chicken. Let me do that. Alright, I cut a bigger one, but as you can see, it's still frozen. Let's see what the ants think of that. So we got a Dino nugget, and we got the impossible nugget, and it looks like they're eating that all up. So we'll see if they start eating the Dino nugget as well. Now we're just feeding a billion ants. They seem to be interested really fast. As you can see, they seem to be interested in both. So we'll see. They're eating it all. They're eating the impossible nugget right there. And the Dino nugget is still frozen. So it'll probably take a while before they can eat that one. But we'll see. Alright, as you can see, they're starting to climb on the Dino nugget as well. And the meat part as well. And it's still frozen, so we'll see. But it looks like they're going to eat both. They're perfectly fine with it. They don't care. Looks like they're eating the plant-based nugget. See that? Yeah. So they don't care. They'll eat fake meat. They'll eat... Look at that one chomping into it. It's frozen. It's frozen, buddy. Good luck with that. These ones are all eating into that nugget. Yeah, it's gonna take them at least another 15 minutes for this to frost enough for them to eat, I think. Look, you can even see the ice crystals, kind of. But yeah, they're eating both. They don't care. Okay, one interesting to take note of. You can see the impossible nugget, the Dino nugget. For the Dino nugget, they're going straight for the meat. Look, barely any of them care about the crust. For the impossible one, they're eating the entire thing. They're eating the outside, the inside, they don't care. But the Dino nugget, they don't seem to care about the bread. They just want the meat. They want that protein. So I don't know if the impossible nugget has protein in the outside as well. Is that why they're going for that? I have no clue. But yeah, they're definitely crowding a lot more on the meat here versus the meat on here. But they're eating the whole thing. So I guess we'll see what happens if they end up leaving a husk here. And then if they finish consuming this entire thing, we'll find out. Look at the ants. Oh, I scared them. They're running crazy now. See, they're barely eating the breading on the Dino nugget, but they're eating the chicken. And there's the impossible one. They're eating everything. Look, you can actually see them carrying little white pieces of chicken. Where are they? Or at least I saw them carrying. Yep, see, they're carrying little pieces. Look at them carrying little white chunks. See that? They're carrying chunks of chicken back. There's a big guy. Alright, here you can see the impossible nugget is disappearing. And you can see the dino nugget, it's getting hollowed out. They're eating the whole inside. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Right here you can see the impossible one's getting completely eaten. And the dino one, they're just carving out the inside. Look at them carrying those little pieces around. Alright, you can see they're almost done with the impossible nugget and the dino nugget. They're just hollowing it out even more. They're not eating the outside. So I don't know what's in the outside they don't like and what's on the inside of this one that they kind of ate it. But yeah, they're all thinking about what to do. Alright, so it looks like they're almost done with the impossible one. And they're just eating the inside of the dino nugget still. So, yeah. This one's all dried up. That's probably why they don't care about it anymore. This one probably still has moisture. Looks like they're almost done with the impossible nugget. The dino nugget they're still working on pulling the meat out and leaving the husk. So, there you have it. They don't care. They eat impossible nuggets and dino nuggets. The ants went crazy when I came to record. As you can see, the impossible nugget has been emptied out. It's just a husk now. Alright, the dino nugget still being worked on. They're all just eating the chicken. Look at, they're leaving the powdery outside stuff all on the ground. Pretty crazy. As you can see, the ants are still working on that dino nugget, pulling the insides out. The impossible one, there's still an ant kind of crawling around in there, but there's not really much meat. It's all just the shell now that they're leaving there. So, as you learned, ants don't really care about the carbs on the outside, they just want the protein. Okay, it's the next morning, and they're still working on it. Jeez, look at that. They're still eating that dino nugget. Oh my goodness. Alright, as you can see, they're pretty much almost completely done with the impossible one, and they're still working on the dino nugget. And it looks like they're kind of breaking around the outside as well, so maybe they're starting to eat the outside. Jeez, it's been over 24 hours and the ants are still eating it. Look, they're still eating this one as well, so they're not done. I think they figured they're out of meat, so now they're eating the outer shells. The ants are still eating the dino nugget. Jeez. And you can see the impossible one's pretty much done. There's no ants in there anymore. Oh, actually there was one. Whoops. But yeah, it's almost completely all gone. They're just leaving the shells. I just noticed all the little crumbs that they dropped there, looks like they picked it up. Unless they got blown away, but yeah. You can see the ants are still eating this. Jeez. How long are they working on this? They're still actually even eating this one still a little bit. Interesting. The ants are just about done. They hollowed that entire thing out. Look at that. They're still working on it though. Jeez, the ants are still working on this nugget. Look at that. I don't know, I think they're eating the whole shell. And some of them are still working on that impossible one, but they're not really eating the outside, it seems. This one, they kind of dug a whole thing out. The ants are still working on it, look. They're all in there. Jeez, how long are they gonna eat this? Look, they're still eating. There's some still in there, and there's a whole bunch still in the dino nugget. Wonder how long that's gonna take them to eat. Alright, so the ants are pretty much done with them now. I don't think much is gonna change. You can see there's still a few in there eating the crust area, but for the most part they're done. So that's pretty much it. Looks like they ate both. They're more interested with inside than the outside. And yeah, alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye.